This is the story of two kids who hacked into the entire system of the CIA, the world's most powerful intelligence agency, and caused significant trouble for the United States, a global superpower. Knowing the personal mobile number of the CIA director was considered a massive deal, let alone contacting him directly. Who were these kids, and why? And how did they accomplish this feat? In one instance, the caller was asked about his demands, to which he replied that the US should stop attacks in the Middle East, especially in Palestine, and allow the world to live in peace. Even before the call ended, the CIA had already figured out that their system had been hacked. The hacking posed significant risks to the CIA and the US, which you will understand more as the story progresses. As soon as the call ended, the entire American government and the CIA were put on high alert. It was a matter of great embarrassment for the CIA as it was hacked by a child. It's worth noting that CIA agents consider it a defeat if only their identity is revealed. For instance, there's a Starbucks branch inside the CIA headquarters in Langley, Virginia, where the cups have no logos or names of agents printed on them to prevent any trace back to the agents. This shows how seriously the CIA takes even the smallest security measures, so their system being hacked was a significant issue. Investigations revealed that the call was made from Leicester, England, by a 15-year-old boy who called himself Cracker. He had created a hacking community named Crackers with Attitude. But how and why did he hack the CIA? To understand this, we need to go back to 2008. In 2008, in the US state of Virginia, there was another boy known as Default. He was very fond of video games and started altering the programming of these games to win. He would change the rules of online games like Counter-Strike to easily win, essentially creating cheats. He learned all of this from the internet. Default was inspired by a hacking group called Anonymous, which had gained significant fame in 2008. This group often made headlines by hacking major websites and posting messages of their choice. Impressed by Anonymous, Default began stepping into the world of hacking. He started by hacking small websites, but wanted to do something bigger. For that, he needed a hacking group, so he joined a group called AnonSec. This group had previously hacked several websites, mostly for political purposes. AnonSec used botnets, which are networks of computers infected with viruses that allow the group to control them. As a member of AnonSec, Default also had access to this botnet. He noticed that one of the computers in this botnet belonged to a medical college in Canada. With some effort, he accessed the financial records of this college, seeing that the school had over $9 million in unpaid fees from students. Default deleted all these records from the college's computer system, causing chaos in the college's operations. This was his first successful hacking, done more out of mischief than malice. However, his next hacking attempt was driven by anger. In 2014, the Danish government passed a controversial law allowing sexual abuse of animals. This news outraged animal rights activists worldwide. Default, who loved his dog dearly, was also infuriated. He and his group hacked the official website of Denmark and posted a message saying, "Do you know that your government allows animal abuse?" He also attacked and shut down all the websites that supported the law using his botnet. The hacking of Denmark's official website quickly spread the news, and the Danish government faced global condemnation for its actions. The pressure became too much for Denmark to bear, and they reversed the law the following year. For the first time, Default had succeeded in his mission, but the credit was given to the Anonymous group, which was making headlines at the time. This upset Default as he wanted recognition for his actions, but he didn't give up and continued his work. Like other hackers, Default kept his identity hidden, knowing that if he was ever traced, the consequences could be severe. He didn't use his home Wi-Fi, instead opting for a satellite connection installed far from his house, which he accessed via a private network. His computer was highly secure, taking 30 minutes to start up, but he didn't mind the wait for the sake of his privacy.
So far, you have learned about the characters in this story. Cracker from England and Default from the USA. Before 2013, they didn't know each other, but a significant event brought them together. Edward Snowden, a computer intelligence consultant at the National Security Agency, discovered while working on a government project that the CIA was secretly collecting and using the private informati on of every internet user without their knowledge. Snowden wanted to expose this secret but feared for his life if he did so in the US. So, he took a leave and went to Hong Kong, where he revealed the CIA's secrets to journalists. As soon as the news broke, it caused an uproar worldwide. People were outraged that their data was being used without their permission, and their every move was being monitored. In response to this, Default and Cracker got in touch and decided to teach the American government and the CIA a lesson. They wanted the CIA to feel what it's like when personal information is leaked. Default wanted to take revenge on the US for invading his people's privacy, while Cracker sought revenge for the attacks on Gaza. Both had a common enemy, the American government. Their first step was to publicly reveal the phone number of James Clapper, the Director of National Intelligence. Anyone could get his phone number just by making a few calls. Next, they targeted a higher-profile individual, the CIA Director John Brennan. Cracker began searching for information about Brennan online and found a public phone number linked to him, which belonged to Verizon, an American mobile operator. Cracker called Verizon's internal tech team, pretending to be an employee, and claimed that he was troubleshooting a customer issue. To verify his identity, the tech team asked for a PIN code, which Cracker had already hacked. After verification, Verizon shared Brennan's personal details with Cracker, including his account number, backup mobile number, address, and the last 4 digits of his bank card. The next step was to hack Brennan's email. Cracker used the last 4 digits of Brennan's bank card to reset his email password and gain access to his account. Now, Cracker had the personal email of the CIA director, containing all the important and top-secret documents, including data on other CIA officers, their social security numbers, and government instructions. By then, Brennan had also realized that his email had been hacked and quickly had it shut down, but it was too late. Cracker had already downloaded all the data.
Cracker began publicly releasing one official document after another, causing chaos throughout the US and tarnishing the CIA's reputation worldwide. The CIA was now desperate to catch the hackers, but they couldn't find any leads. A few days after calling John Brennan, Cracker released the personal information of 9,000 employees from the Department of Justice and 20,000 FBI agents on social media. After doing all this, Cracker was living his life comfortably, believing that it was impossible to catch him. But on the other hand, Default, who was a US resident, started to worry. He knew that if he was caught, the consequences would be dire. They might have never been caught if Default hadn't made a mistake. In a drunken state, he revealed to a friend that he was behind the CIA hack. This mistake led to both Default and Cracker being tracked down. A few days later, the FBI raided Default's room and dragged him away. During interrogation, Cracker's name also came up, and with the help of British police, he was arrested too. Cracker's real name was Kane Gamble, and Default's real name was Justin Gray Liverman. Due to his young age, Cracker was sentenced to 2 years in prison, while Default, who was not directly involved in the CIA hack, received a 5-year sentence. Today, both are free from prison and are pursuing careers in cybersecurity. What do you think? Did they do the right thing or the wrong thing? Please let me know in the comments. I hope you liked this video from Jam TV. Please like and share it. Thank you for your loving comments. See you in the next great video.